Okay, thanks everybody. Wonderful trip today. Give the ladies an extra bucket of oats in their feed, okay? They're going to need their strength. Oh boy, that was a long trip, but it was sure a good one. Ah. Oh my. Ah, love that hot cocoa. Oh, hi. Didn't expect you. Let me get these glasses off. My good friend Ben Franklin made those for me. Oh my, I just finished a nice long ride with the ladies, the reindeer, and they're all in fine form and ready to go for the big season coming up here. You know, on the trip, I was reminded of what a wonderful, wonderful work that I get to do in the world. I get to move through the world and touch lives with love, year after year, moment by moment. I can't imagine anything I'd rather do. And in the process, I've gathered so many wonderful stories. Some will make you cry from happy. Some will make you cry in empathy. They're all beautiful stories. I call it Santa's big bag of memories. And I'll tell you what, I just got in and I'm kind of hot and sweaty and dirty, and I'm going to go clean up a little bit, and with your permission, I'd like to come back and offer you a story or two. So, I'll tell you what, I'll be right back, okay? Bye-bye. Feel much better now. You know, sometimes Santa has some very unusual experiences. And today we're going to talk about another side of Santaing. Quite a few years ago, when I was Santa at a rather scruffy mall in Springfield, Oregon, one evening in mid-December, 4 very attractive young women came up to the Santa booth. It was cold and rainy outside, so I thought nothing of the full-length raincoats they were all wearing. The spokeswoman approached my photography elf and asked if all 4 of them could sit on Santa's lap at the same time for a photo. I was close enough to the elf to overhear the conversation. She looked at me, and I nodded that it would be okay with me, so she told the ladies it would be fine. The ladies then took off their raincoats, and much to Santa's surprise, they were wearing very little underneath. What they were wearing was bright and colorful, spangled and feathered, and displayed their copious assets to their best advantage. I found out later that they were well-known dancers from a local gentlemen's club. Being a conscientious Santa, I couldn't turn these lovely damsels away once I'd told them I would take their photo. So I gritted my teeth and invited the 4 of them to arrange themselves as close to Santa as physics and propriety would allow. The arrangement took some time, but I was willing to be patient in order to make sure it was perfect. Several photos were taken, amidst much tittering and gawking from the elves and the passers-by. When the ladies had gotten their prints, had paid, and left, my photographer snuck me a DVD copy of the shoot. When I got back to my hotel room that evening and put it into the computer, there were the 4 lovelies. On the label, my elf had written a notation, "Thanks for the memories." Luckily, my wife also found it quite humorous when I showed her after I got home from that holiday season. A few days later, the mall was not in the best of neighborhoods. A woman came in that looked exactly like Betty Page. If you don't know who she is, Google it. In her prime, straight out of the 40s and hot. The mall's music system must have had a sense of humor. It was playing the Eartha Kitt version, Google it, of Santa Baby as a soundtrack in the background as she approached Santa's realm. She wanted to know if the photographer elf would take a photo of her bent over Santa's knee with Santa spanking her. Unfortunately, judging from the frown of disapproval from my elf, I had to decline the opportunity to grant that particular Christmas wish. Being Santa is a very demanding job, but somebody has to do it. That year and every year. I'm so glad it's me. Have a great holiday season.